بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Hello everybody and welcome to our course level 2. In the previous chapter we discussed about chapter 4, may I help you, and now in chapter 5. In this chapter we will discuss about I'd like to make a reservation. Actually, this chapter consists of some parts. In the first part we have conversation between two persons actually, and in the second part of this chapter we have the front desk. We will discuss this in a minute. And also we have the grammar. We have could and can. Could is an informal, is formal, and can is informal. And the last thing in the grammar we have the subject pronouns and the object pronouns. We will discuss this part in a minute. So we begin to the first part, which is conversation. Now we have to understand this conversation and what's going on in this part. So let's begin. So a conversation between front desk and the customer. Actually, the front desk is asking the customer. So he said to him, Stanton Hotel, reservations, may I help you? Customer, yes, I'd like to make a reservation, please. The front desk asked him, for which nights? Customer, January 7th through the 10th. So the front desk told him, and for how many people? The customer answered, just myself. The front desk, yes, we have rooms for those nights. Would you like a single room or a double room? Single room means one room, double room means two rooms. Okay, now once again, Stanton Hotel, reservations, may I help you? Yes, I'd like to make a reservation. For which nights? January 7th through the 10th. And for how many people? Just myself. Yes, we have rooms for those nights. Would you like a single room or a double room? So a conversation between two people, the front desk and the customer. The front desk tell him that this reception is for the reservations, and he wants to help him to make a reservation for the nights from the 7th night through the 10th night, and only for one person. So this is the summary of the conversation that we have discussed previous. Okay, now the second part we have the front desk. The front desk actually means the people that are working in a reception or working when we enter any place or any hotel, we see in front of us the reception desk. So this we could call him, or we can call him the front desk. But the front desk in some countries consists of 4 persons. So the four persons that are in the front desk are checking in. Checking in means if you reserve a room in a hotel and you want to check your reservation or your registration in this hotel, that's called checking in. So checking in, checking in your rooms in the hotel. Checking out. So checking out, if you make a reservation out from the country or out of the country that you are in, that means that you are checking out. You want to check out your reservation through the new country that you want to get off to it. So this means of checking out. The lobby means the restroom or the rest area that you can sit and wait for your turn. to chicken in. And the last word we have the bellman. The bellman is actually holding a bell in his hand, and also he can carry your luggage to your specific room that you choose it. Okay, now we want to take some simple conversation about the first one, which is chicken in. So the best way to deal with the chicken in reception is in that case. The security, may I help you? The visitor, hello, I have a reservation under the name of Saif Ali. The security answered him, okay, fine, you can check with the chicken in. You can check with the chicken in to check out your rooms or your registration through this room. This is for chicken in, a simple conversation. But in B, the chicken out, you should deal with this kind of person like that. So the reception desk said, hello, I want to check out please. The visitor, which room you are? Reception desk, room 326 or 326. 26. Okay, so C, the concierge. The concierge means the person who leads you to your room and told you the directions about about how you can get to your room quickly. So this is means of concierge, the person who leads you to your room and telling you the directions where you go to, about where you can go or where you could go to your room. So the concierge is asking the visitor, I want to pick up my luggage and reach my room. The visitor, ask for the bellman to go with him with your belongings. With your belongings. With your belongings. Belongings means your luggage. So this is the meaning of belongings, with your luggage and your things. Okay, then now the last thing we have the grammar. Actually we have could and can. Okay, now could is formal way and can is informal way. That means if you are working in a company or establishment and somewhere, you should deal with your people in your staff with could, but not can, because can, you can use it with your friends or your father, your mother, your family in general. Okay, now I will give you some example about how we can use could and can. Now you see, is for introducing a question to somebody in case of informal and informal. So we can use also can and could for introducing a question to somebody we meet him. So the first example about could you bring me the check please? This is for somebody working in a company. The second one, could you give me your name please? If you're working in a company or in somewhere else, you should ask somebody with could but not can. If you want to use can, use it with your friends like that. Can you call me later? Can you open the door for me please? This is for somebody is working outside his home and with his friends. So that's how we can use the formal and informal could and can. The last thing in the grammar, we have the subject pronouns and the object pronouns. The object pronouns that comes in between the sentence, but the subject pronouns can come in the first part of the sentence. So we can use I have my keys. So I is the subject pronoun and my is the object pronoun. Okay, now some examples about the subject and the object pronouns that we can use it like that. I have my keys. You see, I is the subject pronouns which come in the first part of the sentence, and my which comes in between the sentence. Actually, okay, when we want to use object pronouns in specific, so we should use this form. Here are my luggage. Here are my luggage. Look, also my comes in between the sentence. So this is how we use the subject and the object pronouns. The second sentence, we need to be at the airport soon. We need to be. We need is the subject we comes in the first part of the sentence, and in the second sentence he will make a reservation for us. So us, the object pronoun us is belong to the subject pronoun we. So the object pronoun also can appear in the last part of the sentence also. Sentence number 3, or example number 3, he cooks the dinner tonight. He left his ball in the beach. He left his ball in the beach. The last sentence, sentence number 4, she washed the dishes. She washed the dishes. The dishes. She can live her life without her abusive father. She can live her life without her abusive father. So this is how we use the subject pronouns and the object pronouns. This is all about our chapter today. We can meet inshallah next time with a new chapter. See you soon, and السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.